What's good, everybody? So it is that time. My gacha is better than your gacha. There has been a bunch of new releases recently, and we're gonna see where they rank on the gacha PvP scale. As always, this is about the mobile revenue charts. This doesn't include PC revenue and all that good stuff. So take all of this with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, this means nothing. Actually, I lie. This means everything, and you need to fight tooth and nail. Fight to the death for your gacha games, okay? That's what it is. We need to go out there with pitchforks and fight for the rights for our games to live. With that being said, let's have a quick look at the revenue charts. I did want to point something out, that Epic 7 has fallen 33 places to number 80, from 3 million to 1.1 million. That is very interesting considering Chaos Zero Nightmare came out, which is by the same developers. I would like to think that Chaos Zero Nightmare is cannibalizing Epic 7 and its community right now. Everyone dropped E7 to go play CZN. Can't blame them. CZN looks to be a pretty interesting game for a lot of people, so hey, congrats. Genshin Impact 3 doing its thing. I'm just gonna skip a bunch of these because we've got a lot of gachas to get through. Okay, AFK Journey, whatever. Limbus Company still chilling with its 2 mil. I'd say this isn't a problem for Limbus, but Etheria Restart going from 8 mil to 2. Ooh, boys. Oh, I don't know, guys. Like it's got competition now. It's got competition. Wait, Black Beacon had under 5k. Wait, did it? Is it all the way at the bottom? Tribe 9, Black Beacon. Oh, they made no revenue because they can't. Because they simply can't. Crazy. Etheria Restart making 2 mil. I don't know anyone that still plays this game. Etheria is on the verge of death because the devs completely fucked the balance. Well, there we go. A PvP game that has fucked balance is doomed unless they do something about it, okay? Let's see where the revenue's coming from. 80%. Oh, China is not liking. CN is not happy. Global not happy. JP also not happy. If you don't have the backing of your CN, what do you have? Okay, especially when it comes to a PvP gacha game, it's not looking good. I think the next month is going to be really important for Etheria, and if this goes even lower, I think it's a bad sign. Again, these numbers really don't mean that much, but I think what we can look at is their trends over time between each other. Comparing a previous month or previous months to a current month for the same game can give you trend data, which is actually useful to look at. That's the only piece of useful information you can really get out of these gacha revenue charts. Yeah, it's doing a thing. Punishing Grey Raven back to 2.2 mil. Nice, good for them. Persona 5 The Phantom X. I'm surprised this is still like leveling out. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised it's leveling out. I don't know anybody who still consistently plays this game, but hey, it's not dropping, it's not falling, it seems to be rather reasonable and stable, so good for them. One Piece, JoJo's, I don't care about these. Girls Frontline 2, I know they had their skin drama and their new it's one of my favorite. Legions, you still play Persona? You still play Persona? That's kind of crazy. I don't know anyone who still plays it regularly. Yeah, hey, well, you are part of the reason why it's still, you know, it's still doing its thing. It's still doing its thing. I know nothing about the JoJo's. Girls Frontline 2, I know they had a skin issue, but now they literally just the other day they're having their like anniversary, I believe, like 1 year anniversary. I don't think we'll see the numbers until like next month for that, so I would expect Girls Frontline 2 to be higher next month because of it, but yeah, that was definitely a moment. Path to Nowhere, I've seen a lot more people talk about Path to Nowhere. I have no idea why they suddenly almost like doubled their mobile revenue or what caused it. Maybe it was the anniversary, some mega drop, but I have been seeing a lot more people talk about it, which is interesting. I'm actually curious to, this is a gacha that's on my list of like, I want to try at some point. Like legitimately, I genuinely want to try out Path to Nowhere at some point because the visuals like kind of do something for me. I'm a visually motivated person. If the visuals look good, I kind of want to try it. So that's something for me. Wizardry, no change. No change whatsoever. No idea if it's the same data or if they couldn't get data or whatever it may be, but if it's the same, Good for Wizardry. That is a really fucking strong number. That is a really strong number. JP pulling out the big guns when it comes for Wizardry. Again, a game I need to get back into. I do. Like, I really enjoyed playing it when I did. I'm just so... As soon as I stop playing a game, I find it hard to go back to it. So once I lock in, I'll probably play it for like a week straight. But yeah, that's me. I dropped it because I was so busy. Yeah, I just find it so hard to come back to a game after I've dropped it for a while. But yeah. Yuga Master Stellasora still clinging on despite all the drama surrounding it. It's still managing to rake in the cash, apparently, allegedly. People are forking out money for this game, and I know I don't like to see games fail. I'm not one that wants to see a game fail. I always want to see games thrive and they give players a good experience. So I'm happy that it is still existing and thriving, but it's not ascending to heights that some people thought it might. Okay, it's not ascending to heights, but it is at least making some moves. Shadowverse, a Blue Archive doing its thing. Memento Mori, Azure Lane doing a thing. Summoner's War, Reverse 1999. Again, this is another gacha that is on my list that I've always keep my eye on in like this revenue, purely because it's a game that I also want to try. Path to Nowhere, Reverse 1999, two games that I really want to try out and see how it is. Fancy Parade, they added like did they add like a new Gojo thing? I think I might be crazy, but that's probably why. It might be an anniversary actually. Now I think about it, I think it's an anniversary for like global. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a lot of money for a JJK game. Also, they did have a movie release. They had the movie release in Japan. So, and the announcement of the new season. So that's going to bump up numbers too, right? That's going to bump up numbers. All JP. All from JP. Yeah. All 400% in JP. Yeah, the movie and the announcement of a series. That's going to bump up numbers too. Battle Cats. Again, I need to try Battle Cats. It seems so interesting. Is this the shitty one you played for? Listen, I played that game for like 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. I played JJK Fan Parade for 2 weeks. I will not have you shit on my goats, okay? 7 Bleach Soul Resonance. This is the new... Oh my god, 8 mil? It made 8 mil? I want to try this. Listen, I've played Bleach Brave Souls for like a number of years. I haven't played a lot of it, but I've been on and off Bleach Brave Souls for a number of years. It was one of like my first gachas that I played, and I really want to try this out because I've heard some mixed things about it. It came like 10 years ago. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about it, but I am a massive Bleach fan. And I played Bleach Brave Souls quite a bit, and I would like to try this out and see what it's like, and see if I'm going to be shocked or stunned or whatever it may be. So hey, good for them. This is a really solid positioning onto the gacha board. Light and Night, again, love in Deep Space, but not as good, but the men are still kind of hot, I ain't gonna lie. Infinity, oh my god, what the, I just saw what's happening. Oh my. Infinity Nikki making profit, increasing its revenue again. I'm glad that like people still care about Infinity Nikki, because it is a game that has a niche that really wants it to succeed. That the Infinity Nikki girls, they want their cozy game, and it can provide that. Just Infold are just so fucking greedy. Infold is just such a greedy fucking company. I genuinely believe they're greedier than Hoyoverse. I do. I think Infold is one of the greediest gacha companies, greedier than Hoyoverse is, and I hate a lot of their monetization practices the most. It's the reason why I stopped playing Love in Deep Space, because the monetization was just like, I cannot. This is actually insane behavior, so I stopped playing it. And they've just never had... Listen, I'm glad that it's thriving. I'm glad it's making good money. I'm glad they're releasing updates. I just wish that they cared more about like the player experience when it comes to monetization. Yeah, also I doxed the Reddit usernames of someone and I was threatened with a lawsuit. Oh, whatever. ZZZ? Where's this coming from? It's up in global, apparently. Some iOS global is somehow up, but everything else is down. Everything else is somehow down, apart from a global iOS. No idea how that is or how that comes to be, like, at all. But that's interesting. I don't really have anything to say about Zzz Zero. I haven't really played it recently. I want it to do well. I want it to succeed, but I don't really see anyone getting excited for it. Saving for new Void Hunter. Oh yeah, the new Void Hunter. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I saw, bro, she looks insane. I saw like leaks for her and I was like, oh my god. Wait, she actually looks so cool. Like, everyone was talking about the whole like, oh, Cartothea thing. Bro, she looked sick. Yeah, I'm not surprised. If people are saving for the next character, that's fair. Chaos Zero Nightmare, though. Chaos Zero Nightmare coming out with a 10 mil, 4 mil more than last month is wild. I don't think they had a full month last month. Am I crazy? I don't think it was even out for a full month last time. So this has been like a full-on everything month for Chaos Zero Nightmare. 10 mil is really, really, really strong. Really, really, really strong. And this is a great sign. And I didn't expect this game to be that popular. This is only for global as well. Holy shit. Wait, this is only for global. Oh shit. This game made a lot of fucking money if this was only global. Oh my god, this game must have made so much money if this is just global. If this is global. I did not expect this to be as fucking big as it is. That's what I remember when I was on vacation in Austin, in Texas, with a bunch of other gacha creators. I shit you not, all of them were playing Chaos Zero Nightmare. The only people that were not playing Chaos Zero Nightmare was me, Age, and Saint. Everybody else was playing this game in their downtime. Literally, everybody had their phones or tablets out and was playing this fucking game. And there were only 3 of us who weren't. Saint did play. He played it on stream. He played it on stream, but he wasn't playing it like on his phone or anything like that. Like, while everybody else, like, everyone's playing it on their phones, everyone's playing it on their tablets. It was fucking crazy. Like, everyone was playing this fucking game. Like, it was nuts. I need to try another game that I need to add onto my fucking list. I need to add onto my list, bro, because I want to see what it's like. Dragon Ball Fate Grand Order. Wuthering Waves is not EOSing, boys. Wuthering Waves confirmed not EOSing. Thank God. 18 mil, thank God. Wait. Solon Lee could pay his bills, bro. Solon Lee could pay his bills. Oh my God. I thought the game was gonna EOS. Oh my God. Oh, crazy. So this is obviously going to be a mix of Chisa pulls. It's going to be a mix of Chisa and Chiwen, I believe. His after story and the 2.8 story. Honestly, kind of what I expected to happen. I didn't expect this to be any kind of like huge a month for Wuthering Waves. People are going to be saving for 3.0. That's going to be the patch that's going to really decide how like strong this is, or strong it's going to be for 3.0. But yeah, pretty good showing from Wua. Didn't expect anything different. No. Oh, didn't Genshin have like a quad banner or something last month? Am I crazy? Like, what banner did Genshin have last month? They had Nefa. They rerun banner Zhongli and Arlecchino. Yeah, they had Zhongli, Arlecchino. They had Nefa. I'm pretty sure, right? So I'm not surprised why they made a shit ton of money. Nefer and Farina. Oh, brother. Yeah, I'm not surprised this was a big month for Genshin. And now, who's on the banner right now? Who is on the banner right now? Those are 2 different phases, not a single one. It was a stacked month. Damn. Whenever you have Archons rerunning in Genshin, it's going to be a big fucking month, right? Ala Zhongli is happening right now. Okay, got you. Alakino and Zhongli. That's wild. But yeah, if Farino is rerunning any character like that, like I'm not surprised people will. Zhongli isn't as based of a pickup now as he used to be like a number of years ago. Like he's not the strongest pick these days in terms of like Archons. But someone like Farina, yeah. Someone like Farina is always really gonna have like a place. No one cares for Zhongli and Ala. People like Ala because of their design, but I don't know as much about their kit. But Zhongli just doesn't really have as much. He used to have Mega Impact. I Genshin Impact, but not as much these days. Nikkei, bro, Nikkei makes a ton of money. Nikkei makes... I want to know how much money they make from their TCG. I saw Kazuhara spend so much on, like, Gacha TCG. I need to know how much money these fucking companies make from that shit. Dude, like, I need to know. Bro spends more on the TCG than the fucking game. I'm being so for real. Like, like, not the TCG, like, the fucking, like, cards, collecting cards, whatever the fuck it is. Like, they spend so much on that sort of stuff. It's crazy. Uma Musume doing its thing, 28 mil. That is a wild increase. That is a nuts. Like, an extra 12 mil? I know they had like all the cups and stuff like that. I don't know how Uma works, but hey, people are spending, people are playing. I feel like it's not losing, it's like standing. I think this is going to be here for a while. This game is not going anywhere anytime soon. It is here to stay. This game is here to stay as one of the top gachas right now in the top 10s. Absolutely, for sure. Whether you guys like it or not, the Umas are here to fucking stay. Love and Deep Space. 30 mil. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm going to guarantee, here's my prediction. Love and Deep Space is going to be a top 3 gacha next month because they are releasing a Silas Myth and it looks fucking insane. They're releasing Silas Myth. This is going to be a 70 mil month for Love and Deep Space. Mark my words. Mark my words. Oh, new Uma season last month as well. That would definitely contribute. Oh, the vampire one? Yes. It's like someone went into my brain and designed like the best like gacha character or like character design for me ever. Dragon, red eyes, white hair, long, mean, fucking like vampire teeth, blood sucking. Yes, give it to me. My favorite. Anyway, enough about me gooning. Love and Deep Space, Pokemon TCG Pocket as we expect. Arknight. Damn. Okay, I hear you. That $300 Siren bow skin goes crazy. Nah, it's the $300 Siren skin. Bro. Making moves. $300 Siren bow skin equals mega. It was also the end of the Amphoria story. Yeah, Alicia. It was the end of the Amphoria story. You have Siren, you have the bow skin, all that stuff. Like, was it Fane and higher? Maybe. I don't remember. I cannot recall, but I am not surprised Honkai Star Rail is #1. Can I just say, color me surprised? I'm not surprised. I didn't expect it to be 80 mil big, but damn. The anniversary was like 100 mil. I remember the anniversary was 100 fucking mil. HSL players lap up anything at this point. I don't know. Like, it's the end of the fucking story. It's Sirene's iconic character, the skins, the whatever it is. There's a lot of reasons why this generated like a lot of money. I don't know if it's like, oh, they'll just play anything. Like, there are legitimate reasons why people would like play more HSR right now or like spend, like, for sure. Let me guess, you can't clear endgame or anything if you don't have Cyrene? Not really. I'm pretty sure like the game is very playable without Cyrene. Currency Wars is also a very good game mode. I want to try this out. Do you know what, guys? I'm writing it down. Tomorrow I'm playing Honkai Star Rail. I actually want to play it. I actually want to play it. Tomorrow, I will play HSR. Maybe later today. No, I don't have it updated. Tomorrow, I'll play Honkai Star Rail. I actually want to play. Doubt. Every time I say I want to play HSR, I actually do. That's the thing. Every time I say it, I do. But that's the revenues. Again, my gacha is better than your gacha. You fight tooth and nail for it. If someone says your gacha sucks, prove them wrong. Okay? Be like, no, you dumb piece of shit. Engage in tribalism. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.